All comes down to this. Who will it be for third? Nails the block hole again. It'll just be a single this time, but it's 11 from the over. Rath will keep the strike. It's advantage Hong Kong. It's 115 for 5.
And at the bowling card, they do have the options of Karan Casey, 1 over left, Lalit Narayan Rajbanshi, and Dipendra Singh Iris. So I think the 18th over will bowled by Dipendra, then Lalit. Then they have that option to defend those runs in the final over Karan Casey.
I tell you what I'd do. I'd bowl Rajbanshi now. Bahara the 19th, and then I'd bowl Dipendra Singh Iris. It's been his tournament, the 20th. I think you have to get Rajbanshi into the game now. You can't ask him to bowl the 20th, particularly with a left-hander at the crease. And right now, show us the cap. And right now, that's the discussion they're having. Is it going to be Rajbanshi? Is it going to be Dipendra Singh Iris? The problem now is, does that mean Rajbanshi has to bowl the 20th? Or maybe are they saying, because it's Rath on strike, we'll take our chances, hopefully get him out or get him off strike, and maybe Rajbanshi can change ends, bowl the 19th.
No, Andrew, and I do understand. Top of that, he's in a flow, he's in a spell where he's bowling all those tight line and lengths. That might be the reason captain persisting with Dipendra. It's Anshuman on strike.
Don't agree. I think for me, Rajbanshi had to bowl this over. Had to. He's clever against left-handers. You don't think of left-arm spin being a good matchup to left-handers. But I don't think you can bowl him the 20th. So unless he bowls the 19th, then it'll be a change of ends for Rajbanshi, change of ends for Bahara. But I think Irie, like you said, he's in the flow. He almost couldn't take the ball out of his hands. Low full toss. Hit away, man out there. Goes left of him, and it goes all the way. And it's the youngster, 22 years of age, who's changed this game. In for his first game of the tournament. Big moment.
Got a chance and he's making a difference out there in the middle. A poor and ordinary delivery, a full toss. Nicely managed by Adit Gorawara. Much needed maximum. That too against someone like Dipendra Singh Irie. The equation now coming down to 18 of 16 balls.
Full, straight, gone. It's 6 and out. He strikes back. Is it too late? The Nepal, they just don't know when they're beaten. They keep fighting. It's Irie again. Runs, wickets, catches, run-outs. He does it all.
It's not over till it's over. Much better delivery compared to the previous one. A bit fuller. Misses the line completely. Thought of that single. Good decision from Kalidas. A short stay. An all-important 9 runs added by Adit Gorawara. Hong Kong, China still in the hunt. 122 for the loss of 6.
Nazrul Rana at number 8. There's not a lot to come after this. That's the challenge for Hong Kong. But Rath is still there and he's on strike. 2 big deliveries, these two. Could Irie impact the contest again? I think for Nepal to win, one of these 2 deliveries has to produce the wicket of Rath.
Animated is Nizakat Khan. Onto the bats, nicely managed, not at all in a hurry against it. Depends. This is the advantage. They have got that maximum early in this over. Now taking those singles. Left with only couple of options after this. Karan Casey has 1 over left up his sleeve. So is Lalit Rajbanshi. He needs to get a wicket here.
Full into the block hole. Irie gets a dot to keep Nepal alive, but only just, surely. This is Rath's game to win. It's 16 to win off 12. It's 1-2-4 for 6. Well, here's the equation. There's 2 overs left. It's 16 to win. Looks as though Bahar is going to bowl the 19th. Mudassir, who's going to bowl the 20th? I have no idea.
Looking at that bowling card, I think it would be Karan Casey. Just couple of overs for Gulshan Kumar Jha, going for 18 runs wicketless. They're opting to go with Abhinash Bohra for this 19th over, I believe. 124 for the loss of 6.
Inside edge, oh, that's so unlucky. And it's going to squirt away, all the way for 4. Nails the block hole. Rath gets lucky, but he gets enough. He's earned that luck.
Still out there in the middle, batting like a warrior for his team. Anshuman Rath, some lucky runs, nicely bowled. Somehow he manages to put that wood onto the ball, going past that fine leg field, a lightning quick outfield, helping Rath and Hong Kong China to fetch that boundary, an all-important boundary.
You have to take the pace off. It's the one thing I don't think Nepal have done well in this second half. Rajbanshi might be left with an over to spare. The wickets are getting tired. He has to go to a cutter here of some kind, surely. Instead he goes pace on, gets away with it, not quite into the block hole. Hong Kong, they're doing this comfortably. Can they hold their nerve? 11 to win off 10.
And sometimes how cruel is this format? Undefeated throughout the league games and all of a sudden lost that semi-final, now looking in a trouble kind of a situation. Can he be the rescue ranger, Abhinash? Can he get a wicket here?
Turns into a low full toss. That's more difficult to get away sometimes. Does enough. Rana just needs singles. Rath, he'll be looking at these 3 balls and saying 1 boundary, a 4 or a 6, and that will put Hong Kong more than enough in front to guide it home in the final. I still don't know who's bowling the 20th over if we get there.
The drama continues here at Oman Cricket Academy, playing for the 3rd position. Nepal and Hong Kong China battling out here. Now 10 needed of 9 is Anshuman on strike. Again in the block hole. For the last few overs we have seen they got that early boundaries that made them not to go for those big shots in that over. Got that boundary on the very first ball, then happy by taking those singles, rotating the strike.
2 massive balls, massive deliveries these 2. Bahara has to give the man who bowls the 20th a chance. Can't afford more than 1 or 2 from these 2. Wicket would be ideal. Well, a dot to start with, good bowling. Gets it in the block hole again. Not too sure about the shots. 9 to win off 7. This ball even bigger now.
It's like a goal dust, every dot delivery. Trying to be innovative, misses the line completely. Good take by the wicketkeeper, standing up to the stumps, Asif Sheikh. Can he end this over without conceding a boundary? Can Nasrullah find a boundary?
Inside edge. Squirts away for a single. That's not a bad result for Nepal. Nasrullah will have the strike. It's going to be 8 to win off 6. Who's going to bowl it? I can only imagine. It's 132 for 6. So who do you turn to? Do you go Karen KC? Do you go Rajbanshi? Do you go to a wild card, a 7th bowler?
Always a good idea. You have got your answer. He is on screen. Lalit Rajbanshi bowling all important final over. 8 runs to defend. The good news for Nepal, it will be Nasrullah on strike. Waiting for Hong Kong China. The good news, Anshuman Rath still out there in the middle.
Can't imagine this was plan A. I think they've stumbled into this by accident. Rajbanshi's a fine bowler. He's only on for 13. It's 8 to win off 6. Edged. It's going to be edged away. Can Kami cut it off? No, he can't. Perfect start for Hong Kong. They need less than a run of ball.
The story remains the same for the last few overs. The first ball going for the boundary, making room. Then all important 4 runs. Cut hard, thick outside edge, no chance. lucky runs.
Well, you got to feel for Rajbanshi. It was nicely bowled. He's deceived the batter with the edge. Well, it's put Nepal on life support. They need a miracle now. Hong Kong just need one boundary. Any boundary will do for a famous victory. Goes a long way into the sky, goes over the head of Irie. He's quick, can he cut it off? Of course he can, but they're going to get two more. And they're only two away now. Rath might not hit the winning runs, it might be Rana, but Hong Kong can sense victory.
Out of nowhere, Hong Kong, China, just couple of runs needed in 4 balls. Bulk of the runs came from the blade of Anshuman Rath, but what matters are all important. 6 runs in this over. Nasrullah, can he be the hero here? Waiting for Nepal. 4 balls, can he get a wicket here? He needs to get a wicket. Nasrullah looking good, quick 9 of just 7 balls.
Now an extra man comes into the circle to save the single. Powdell says to fine leg to mid-wicket. To backward point, you've got to save one. We have to gamble to try and pull this out of the fire. 2 to win. Goes a long way into the sky. Kushal Patel comes in. He can't get there. Neither can Kushal Malla. And Hong Kong take victory. Rath roars in celebration. It's consecutive.